Welcome! Today we're making delicious beef tacos. This recipe includes everything you need to know, from preparing the beef filling to assembling and serving the tacos. Let's get started. Let's quickly go through the ingredients for our delicious beef tacos. We'll start with 1 pound of ground beef, which will be the main protein. You'll need 1 small onion, finely chopped, and 2 cloves of garlic minced to add flavor. We also have 1 red bell pepper finely chopped for a bit of sweetness and crunch. For the seasoning, we'll use a tablespoon of tomato paste and 2 tablespoons of taco seasoning. If you're making your own, combine chili powder, cumin, smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, dried oregano, cayenne pepper, salt, and pepper. We'll need half a cup of beef broth or water to keep the meat moist, and a tablespoon of olive oil for cooking. Finally, for the tacos, grab some small taco shells or tortillas, shredded lettuce, diced tomatoes, shredded cheese, sour cream, salsa, sliced jalapenos, fresh cilantro, and lime wedges for serving. That's all we need. Now, let's get cooking. Alright, let's prepare the beef filling. First, heat 1 tablespoon of olive oil in a large skillet over medium heat. Once the oil is hot, add your finely chopped onion. Cook for about 2 to 3 minutes until it's softened, then add the minced garlic and cook for another minute. Next, add the ground beef to the skillet. Use a wooden spoon to break it up as it cooks. You'll want to cook it until it's fully browned, which should take about 5 to 7 minutes. If there's excess fat, go ahead and drain it off. Now stir in your finely chopped red bell pepper. Let it cook for about 2 minutes until it's slightly softened. Then add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste and your 2 tablespoons of taco seasoning. Mix everything well to ensure the beef is nicely coated. Finally, pour in half a cup of beef broth or water. Stir to combine everything and let the mixture simmer for about 5 minutes. This will thicken the sauce and meld the flavors together. Season with salt and pepper to taste, and your beef filling is ready. Now, let's prepare our taco shells or tortillas. If you're using taco shells, simply follow the package instructions for heating them. This usually involves placing them in the oven for a few minutes until they're crispy. If you're using tortillas, there are a couple of methods to warm them up. You can heat them in a dry skillet over medium heat for about 30 seconds on each side. This will give them a nice, slightly toasted flavor. Alternatively, you can wrap them in a damp paper towel and microwave for 30 seconds. This method keeps them soft and pliable, perfect for folding. Alright, it's time to assemble our tacos. First, take your prepared taco shells or tortillas and spoon the beef filling into each one. Make sure to distribute the filling evenly. Next, add your toppings. Start with a layer of shredded lettuce, followed by some diced tomatoes. Sprinkle on your shredded cheese, then add a dollop of sour cream and a spoonful of salsa. If you like, you can also add some sliced jalapenos for heat and fresh cilantro for a burst of flavor. Place the assembled tacos on a serving plate. Garnish with a few lime wedges on the side. The lime adds a fresh burst of flavor when squeezed over the tacos just before eating. Here are some final tips for making your beef tacos even better. The taco meat can be prepared in advance and stored in the refrigerator for up to 3 days or frozen for up to 3 months. Reheat before serving. Customize your taco toppings based on your preferences. Try adding guacamole, pickled onions, or black beans for variety. For a healthier option, use lettuce wraps or whole grain tortillas instead of traditional taco shells. Adjust the amount of taco seasoning based on your spice preference. Add more cayenne pepper for extra heat or reduce it for a milder flavor. Enjoy your beef tacos!